everyone, and welcome to Positive Prepper. Not sure if we're live yet or not. I didn't get the notification. Let's see here. See if it pops up. So anyway, today is another day in the life of Positive Prepper. So let's see here. Somebody's calling me, of course. And keep you guys going. I don't know. Let me see what this lady's saying. I was only, oh God, what is this? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. On YouTube live. Looks like I got another message. God dang it. Cancel. Yep. Good morning, Tara. Good morning to my mother. My mother came in. Good morning, mother. How are you? Great to see you. Let me tell y'all something about my mom. My mom's a pastor in Texas. And I made some suggestions to her last week. And do you know she did all of them? All right. So here. Next to filters and vegetables. Please retrieve signed payroll. Let me know. All right. So I will respond to that. Sorry about the delay. Hey, Watchman, how you doing this morning? Good morning, little buddy. Good morning. All right, so we're off. Apparently to go to my office first. I need to go do that. Go take care of some paperwork. Gotta keep feeding the engine, right? Melanie, good morning. Makes me better. Yeah, it's amazing when you I say this all the time. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should listen twice as much as you talk. And yeah, she took the suggestions I made to her, and her she does a live every Sunday morning, for her church, because of course, due to COVID, we are we're locked in and all that kind of stuff, especially in Texas. So she took those suggestions, man. Her live looked really, really good yesterday. Now I don't know if that had anything to do with her losing her connection or not, but it is all good. It is well. I still can't get over the fact that you're 46. Well, think about this. If you can't get over the fact I'm 46, imagine how old my mom is. And she looks like she's probably in her 50s. But I appreciate that. I really do. And I contribute that to, or attribute that to living well. I've never been on drugs. I've never even smoked a joint. That's how drug free I've been. I don't smoke. I don't dip or chew or run with those who do. No, for the longest, for probably my first 25 years, especially when I got to be like 13, 14, 15, people always thought I was in my 20s. I'm talking about like mid 20s, late 20s. And then when I crossed over to like 35 to now, people swear up and down I'm like in my 30s. And I'm like, nah, I'm almost 50. I'm almost 50. But you know what? Losing a lot of weight helped me too, because I was up to like 250, 270 pounds. And I dropped over 100 pounds year and a half ago, about that time frame. And since then, I've just been trying to maintain and stay healthy. It's all about what what you do and what you put in. And a lot of folks don't realize that what you put into your body definitely does affect your body. Okay. So yeah, I try to eat clean. We eat a plant-based diet. If I could ever get rid of cheese, I would probably even look even younger. But that darn cheese, even though I know it's terrible for me, I just can't seem to get rid of it. No doubt the weight loss did help. There he is. Hey Tony, hadn't seen you in a minute. Glad you caught us live. So welcome everyone, welcome everybody. For those that have been away for a while, we've gone through a name change. So if you're coming on, you're like, wait a minute, who is Positive Prepper? Positive Prepper, the same person as plant-based Homestead Prepper. Just changed the name, made it more relevant to the channel. What's up? Everything is up. Everything is all good. We are wonderful, and everything is excellent. How about that? How about that answer? So feeling good. Getting my mind right. So over the last June, July, August, what's this, August? So over the last couple months, y'all know that I started a new business, and I have been burning the candles at all ends. The top end, the bottom end, the middle end. I even cut a notch in the middle again and start burning in the middle again. And I've gotten to the point, y'all, where, and see, I know how to listen to my body. About 2 weeks ago, my body started saying, hey, you're tired. Hey, Gene, good morning. How are you? You love the story Saturday? Yeah, it was awesome. And that was the first time that all three of us had gotten together and told it. And I did it as a record because a lot of folks in both our families, Jennifer's family and my family, they've heard bits and pieces of the story, but they had never heard it all put together with all three of us. So that's why I wanted to get it together. And then, you know, you never know what's going to happen. And there are so many stories of my family with my Aunt Red and Aunt Fanny, Uncle Elsie, and all those stories that I wish I had record of, and we don't. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna start doing video records of at least, you know, the things that are important. Why is cheese a bad thing? I love cheese in the right places, like on a sandwich, on the top of pasta. Laugh out loud. Cheese is a animal product, and anytime humans, and you can, anything I tell you guys from this point until I stop telling you about cheese, y'all look this up. Cheese is an animal product, and when you are consuming animal products tend to clog the human body. Okay, animal products tend to clog the human body, and we as humans, we really can't digest that stuff, okay? Our intestines are 24 feet long. Your small intestine and your large intestine. Good morning, Fallen Skies Prepper. How are you? Your small and large intestine are 24 feet long. If you stretch it out, it's like a full tennis court or something like that. I can't remember what the measurements are, but it's 24 feet long. Most of us, because we consume animal product, we have anywhere between 8 to 15 undigested meals in our gut. Look this up, y'all. So I have gone plant-based, but I'm still consuming cheese, and I am noticing. Well, I noticed how good I felt prior to me going back to eating cheese and fried foods, and now that I'm eating cheese, total difference. Okay, my skin started flaring back up. I got this, I don't know. What you call this crap? What is it with your skin? Dang, I can't. Exfoliate? No, that's not it. It's something like that though. So anyway, I noticed that the moment I went back to eating cheese, all this stuff came back. So you know, that's why it clogs up the human body. So I spent about 6 months fasting and colonics and enemas, cleaning my body. And I was so clean that when I looked into the camera at times, people were like, the whites of your eyes are so white. It was incredible. I mean, it really truly was incredible. And you really don't know how bad you feel until you start feeling better. So I'm going to go on another journey. I'm shooting for September 1, but it has gotten so difficult for me with the stress that's going on in the world. And I'm trying not to make excuses, but it has really gotten, and become difficult for me to fast. So I'm thinking about doing a juice feast, which is you juice your own juice and you drink about a gallon of it every day. It's expensive as crap, but it's effective. And you drop about a pound a day doing that. So I'm thinking about doing a 30-day juice cleanse. And that's all you drink. All you drink is the juices, okay? The juices of fruits. And I'll give you guys a couple of the recipes real quick. So I do what is called I like to call it morning sunshine, and it's 1 pineapple, 3 oranges, a grapefruit, and a cup of grapes. Delicious. Oh, absolutely delicious. And then I'll do like a green giant. I got these recipes from my former mentor. You do a bunch of kale, okay? That's like the bunch that you buy in the grocery store. 3 apples, 3 Fiji apples, or you can do Honey Crisp if you want it sweeter. a full lemon. You don't peel the lemon. A cup of spinach, and it's something I'm missing, and a thumb of garlic. Is it thumb of garlic? Yeah. No, it's not garlic. What is that stuff? Is it garlic? No, what is that other herb? It's not garlic, y'all. What is the other one, that really spicy one? It's Jennifer boils it. Ginger. It's ginger. Yes. Have you considered non-dairy? Yes, non-dairy. The only non-dairy cheese I like is So Delicious. I can't always find it. So thank you, Mom. Ginger. And then I do another one. Now this one, it takes some getting used to. It's almost like a Bloody Mary, but you do how many beets is it? I think it's 3 beets. And you juice the whole thing, the tops of the beets and everything. So 3 beets. Oh, with that Green Giant. I'm sorry, it's not Honeycrisp apples. It's green apples. No, that's if you really want it tart. I can't stand it tart. So you better put some different apples, and you better put some Honeycrisp or some Fiji apples in there. Now, no, not cayenne. No, it was ginger. And I'm gonna have to look up the third one because it's beets, something else, and something else. But that one is too earthy for me. Oh, I forgot about the celery too. So another juice that's amazing, that you wouldn't even know was amazing, it's just juice celery. Celery by itself is so good. Carrots by themselves are so good. So I'm thinking about starting a juice feast. That's what we call it. We call it a juice feast because you're literally drinking as much juice as you want. And you'll get to the point where you get tired of juice, and you won't do anything else. And I like doing the juice cleanse because I don't have to do water then. I can just do all juices and I'm good. I can do a gallon of juice a day and I'm good. And you getting all your nourishment, you don't feel full. Well, you don't feel as full. You'll get used to. You'll get to a point where you miss chewing, and that's usually what's caused me to break fast. In the past is I just miss chewing so much. I need something to chew on. Tomato juice with kale, celery, onion. I don't do any onion though. I'm not gonna juice an onion. Carrot with lemon. Juice videos. I used to do juice. Gene, if you go back to when I first started, matter of fact, if you go to any playlist and type in good morning or morning juicing, I used to juice every morning. So just go back at some of the past videos and look at those. Tara remembers back when I used to juice every morning, and I hate those for anything. What you mean you hate those? Granny Smith's the only good for pies and jams. Jennifer eats Granny Smith by themselves. I can't stand them. I hate a Granny Smith apple. Ugh, I think it's the devil. But you're right, they're good for pies. You love those juicing videos? Yeah, if I decide to do a juice cleanse next month, I'm gonna have to get up super early to do it anyway. And usually when I do it, Jennifer does it. So it's like I'll get up and I'll do an hour and a half worth of juice, and that'll usually make about, let me see, 2, 3. That'll usually make us about 4 to 6 liters, depending on what I'm juicing. I mean, I want a different juicer. I want a better juicer because I just feel like I'm wasting my money sometimes with my centrifugal. But I really want a slow juicer. But okay, so there it is. That I knew my mom would know what it was. So the third juice is beets, a yellow and a red apple, and we're talking about a red delicious, a full lemon, don't peel the lemon, and then carrot. I think it was like how many carrots did we do? I don't know, a bunch, like 6, 7, 8, something like that. Carrots produce a lot of juice, so and it kind of sweetens up those beets. My mom loves beets. I hate them. I've always hated beets. But beets are so good for your blood pressure and your cholesterol, so it helps regulate those things. And plus, I'll lose some weight by doing that. So that's a really long answer to your question, Watchman. I love golden beets, but I don't like red. I don't know what a golden beet is. I think any beet is like a deterrent from Roderick eating it. All right, so let's get on topic. And we've talked so much that I forgot what the topic was supposed to have been. I think it's you're being lied to. Okay, yeah. You're being lied to right now, okay? So do not let your guard down. And I know we have not been talking much prepping on this channel, but I got to get back to some of our prepping topics because you're being lied to and you're being lulled into a false sense of security right now. And what's going to happen, thank you, Tara, what's going to happen, here in about a month, it's going to start getting chilly. We're not going to have a fall. We didn't have a spring. We're not going to have a fall. I don't know if y'all have noticed over the last year and a half, but we don't have seasons anymore. We have two seasons. We have hot and we have cold. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I want to be the first to report it here. I am not noticing seasons. As a matter of fact, I've said it a few times this past couple of weeks, it feels like we're in spring now with summer temperatures. It feels like we're in springtime now with summer temperatures. Y'all know the saying, April showers bring May flowers? We didn't have a whole bunch of April showers. Therefore, we didn't have a whole bunch of May flowers. We did, however, have a whole bunch of April freezes and March freezes. Do y'all remember that? And it's to the point now where my trees are like, I don't know what season it is. As a matter of fact, I mentioned it to my mom back in like February, January, that my fig tree had already started budding and producing figs then. And I was like, it's going to be a bad season for figs. But I was wrong because it's just been producing like crazy. As a matter of fact, it's to the point now I need to get out there and pick figs every day or I'm starting to lose figs. And they are so delicious. Oh my God, so delicious. Many have been, what's that? Food? I can't, food? I have not. Okay, many have been food. All right, so listen. I want you guys to start looking for your winter preps now. Start getting your wool blankets now. I don't know if you can order them online. I never tried to order them online. I got a military surplus store around me. So I usually buy mine from over there. Wool blankets, amazing. Because if a wool blanket gets wet, it will still keep you warm. All right. Little buddy heaters. And start stacking 1 pound propane tanks now. You can also get the 20 pounders. You just need a different, you need to buy the adapter to it so that your little buddy will work. If you don't have a little buddy, you need to get you a little buddy. A little buddy will keep you alive. And they are so amazing. Tents, okay? If you live by yourself, get you a 1 or a 2-person tent. And if you lose power or if you don't have any way to keep yourself warm, pitch your tent in your warmest room and you will stay alive. If you got a tent inside your house with your wool blanket, you will not, I ain't gonna say that. You have a good chance of not dying. How about that? Come on, lady, because you just cannot drive. Come on, get over. Come on. She's just gonna eyeball me in her mirror and not drive. You gotta drive for other folks too. I live in Florida. When cold, I put on a second blanket. Yeah, you guys don't have to worry about the cold. Now up here in Virginia and especially the northern states, I haven't seen, you know who I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen Miss Eggleston. Where has she been? She's up in Minnesota. And there was somebody else in Minnesota too. She was in the Navy. Who was that? Anyway, a lot of folks left us, you know. We started speaking against police brutality and we lost a bunch of subscribers, which it's all good. Here in Georgia, we went straight from winter to summer. Hardly any spring this year. I know. I would love to have a little buddy. Unfortunately, no one wants to be a little buddy anymore. Gilligan has a little buddy. I've never heard of that. Well, I don't even know what company makes my little buddy. I may move near to Georgia. Okay. Then you can hook up with Tara. All right, so what else? What else as far as winter preps? And that's just, you know, those are just things that are going to keep you alive. Crisco, well, not Crisco, let's say shortening cans. Cans of shortening. And I'm talking about the big old, like, huge 4-pound cans. Cans of shortening. Why cans of shortening? Because you can stick a candle down in it, one of those long candles, stick it off in there, and that thing will burn for hours. Ah, y'all didn't know that, did you? I'm talking about one of those long, I don't know what the long candles are called, but you stick one of those off in that 4 pounds of shortening. Now, it may be hard during the wintertime. May be hard to get it off in there. Because y'all know shortening, that stuff, you know, once it gets cool, it gets hard. So I don't know how you're going to get it off in there. You may want to prep those beforehand. Okay, you may want to prep those beforehand and stick your candles off. See, the only thing about that is, and if you're burning that inside of a room and you're inside your tent, you're going to produce some heat. Okay, just be careful with, you know, carbon monoxide. You definitely don't want carbon monoxide poisoning. And with your little buddies, according to the rules and directions, you should have a window cracked. All right, you should have a window cracked. But having a carbon monoxide tester is not a bad idea. Okay. Let me see. The shortening is a lot of calories used in desperation. Have a Coleman cabin stove and some butane canisters for it. 12 so far, getting 12 more soon. Trying to tough it out in an apartment or house is going to be near impossible. I will be near South Georgia. South Georgia is where I want to move eventually. All right, so those are just a few things. You know, and a lot of people are not thinking about winter preps now, but when winter comes, it's too late. Okay, you need to have all your winter preps prior to. And I've always hoped, prayed, wished, and hoped for, if we ever have an SHTF event, that it happens during the summertime. Okay, because I really truly believe that a lot of folks are going to die due to lack of preparation during the wintertime. So let's talk about food. Let's talk about food. Things that you want to prep are things you can easily open. Maybe sit on top of your little buddy to warm him up a little bit and eat. Okay? You also got to think about water. Because if you have your water preps and they're in jugs or whatever, they're probably going to freeze, especially if you're in a cold climate. So how are you going to get water if you're in a cold climate? If you can boil water, then you can boil snow if you have snow, right? Me personally, I wouldn't even take myself to the north. And Jennifer, believe it or not, Jennifer actually wants to move to Oregon. She found this beautiful place. What is it called? Can't even remember the place name now. Solar, yes, Solar. Solar's gonna be excellent. But yeah, she wants to move to Oregon. I was like, I'm not moving no daggum Oregon. I know it's cold in Oregon. It's gotta be. Those candles actually last for months if you burn them as needed. True, they will. Solar lights are the best thing to have. All right, so I will talk about solar for a minute. You need to, if you're going to have solar, you need to start prepping your solar now. And if I were you, I would position my solar to the point where I could easily access it. I know a lot of people like to put their solar on the roofs, which is probably the best for positioning. However, if it snows and it covers your solar panels and you can't get up there because it's icy and or dangerous, then I would make sure I put, especially if you have a plot of land where you can put your solar somewhere else other than your roof, and even actually maybe turn your solar panels, I would be more apt to do that than put them on my roof. That's just me talking, okay? Have a pond or a whale. That's on the wish list right there, having ponds and whales. That's on the wish list, Watchman. But even in a cold climate, a pond is going to freeze. A whale, I'm not sure about the whale. Whale probably is going to be all right. Maybe. But your pump may freeze and be hard to operate. I'm not sure. I don't live in a cold climate that cold. So yeah, solar is going to be great. But the biggest thing that I'm learning with solar is what? Your batteries. You gotta have battery. You gotta have enough batteries. You gotta have enough array that's going to power the things that you need. And if you think you're going to power an electric heater, you may have another thing coming. Okay. And solar is expensive. Solar is expensive. So start thinking about your winter preps now, because I'm telling y'all, we're being lulled into this false sense of hope and security, because all these folks that are unemployed, they've been enjoying life for the last 3 months, and now they're not getting that extra $600, and the president just signed some kind of executive order saying they're going to give away however much it is they're giving away. And any need for panels? What do you mean? If it gets as bad as I expect, I will have only a tent. Won't be any need for panels. Well, I'm not gonna say that. You know, there's always gonna be. It's always gonna be wonderful having Creature Conference. Long Johns, okay? Long Johns. Make sure you get your Long Johns. And they should start hitting the shelves here pretty soon. If they're not on the shelves now, you'll start seeing Long Johns here in the near future. Stock up on your Long Johns. Because if nothing else, you can always put on more and more layers. Wool socks, okay? I know this place right here, I'm about to pass you in a minute, called Roses. And I can always go in there and I can always get Long Johns and I can always get wool socks around, what's this, August, September? Around September, I should start seeing them. You know, big old heavy, thick Cartman jackets, and what's the one that got the bear on? Anyway, those are really good coats. Can't remember what it's called though. Anybody know the emblem or the logo for the company that has the bear? I can't remember what the name of it, but they make some really good coats. So, you know, make sure you got your coats, your Long Johns, your socks, extra socks, boots. Something I'm constantly buying. I'm always buying boots. Always making sure I got boots. Now, one thing you might want to do with your boots, because you want to be able to move your toes around, especially if you start putting on multiple pair of socks. And you guys tell me what you guys think about this. Maybe buy your boots a half a size or maybe even a size bigger, especially if you're going to be wearing... I don't know how you could put on 2 pair of wool socks, though. I really don't know how you could do that, because wool socks are so thick. Mossy Oak. Thank you, Ma. Thank you. Yeah, I think... No, I don't... Is that them? I'm not real sure. I thought Mossy Oak had a oak leaf as their emblem. Anyway, I can't remember, but that's another good brand. Y'all, hold on, I'm switching lanes, and you're always putting your life in danger when you switch lanes around here. So those are some things I want you guys to start thinking about now. And I know every time we talk preps, we're always talking money, but I look at prepping as, hey, these are things you're gonna need anyway. And it's best to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. That's just the way I look at life in general. And also, while I'm over here, I had planned on going to get some more silver today. So I'm going to stop into the shop over here, and I'm going to buy some more silver today. Yeah, I thought Mossy Oak had the tree. I can't remember who it is has the bear. And it might even be a bear. It might be a raccoon. I don't know, but one of these companies around here that I found that makes some really good coats, they have an animal as their emblem, and I can't remember what it is. But anytime you can get really good, thick, you know, coats, and my mom used to always love for me to come home and bring her a coat, because she's like, y'all have better coats up north. Now to Texans, Virginia's north, okay? So she's always say, yeah, bring me a coat, because y'all always have. So I would usually wear a coat home and then just leave it and then just fly back home and nothing. freeze my buns off until I go get me another one. I don't know why I just wouldn't buy her one and ship her one. That would Carhartt. That's it. Yes, I think I might have said Carhartt. Thank you. Who is that? Sandy. All right. Thank you, Sandy. And if you guys are new, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Sharing is caring. We are trying to build this channel. We need some help. We did get monetized though. But something happened. I mean, I don't know what happened. Soon we got monetized, we went on this like streak, and then it's like everybody started leaving. But it's all good, you know. They don't have an animal logo, do they? I don't know. I don't think Carhartt is who I'm thinking about. But as soon as I find out, I will come back in and let you guys know. I promise that. And start getting your body in shape now, okay? Start getting your body in shape now. And I know a lot of us like to put on a few pounds before winter comes. But start getting yourself in better shape now. Lose the unwanted weight so you can move around and do more, because if you're out shoveling snow and you pass out or worse, you're doing nobody any good. So, you know, while it's nice or relatively nice, get the moving. All right, get the moving around. Get more activity going, because a mobile body is a more healthy body. I don't care what anybody says. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. And I think that's why it's so difficult for me on my days off, when I don't have anything to do, which is very rare, to just sit and not do anything, because I'll get out and cut the grass, or get out and, well, I haven't been doing this lately. Normally I would get out in the garden. Personally, I really believe that only people who will survive will eventually be those who leave the cities and create forest dwellings, communities. Now that is the ultimate goal. My whole sole purpose in life now is to create what I call Chappelle Acres or Chappelle Estates. Anybody who has my book, y'all have read me talk in depth about Chappelle Acres and Chappelle Estates. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, and I don't even know if I'm gonna put my name on it. It might just be the community. I don't know. But I have this dream of one day owning a bunch of acres, building on it, having a place where we can all get together, like, you know, a banquet hall, maybe. You know, a house we live in, and then we call them little bungalows, but you know, if people want to come build, you know, little rooms, cabins, that's probably a better name. Little smaller cabins. We were going to do it for just a family, but when you have people who are like-minded, that's family as well. So I believe that. I believe that, Watchman. I believe also that there's strength in numbers. There's unity in the community. Even the book says, you know, where there's unity, there's strength. A house divided against itself can't stand, and that's so true. So yeah, and another reason I started this, waiting for my cabin. Another reason why I started this channel is so I could find like-minded people. Because I'll be talking to my family, and my mom has converted. You know, she used to think I was really crazy. Now she only thinks I'm crazy. So I used to talk about this kind of stuff, and like, yeah, I'm gonna have a community of this. She's like, oh, you're gonna be David Koresh. And I'm like, I don't really see anything wrong with that, you know. I don't really see anything wrong with living out on your own property and not bothering anybody. I really don't see anything wrong with that. That's just, you know, that's just my personal point of view. And a lot of you guys, I found, a lot of you guys feel the same way. Y'all want to live, you know, out somewhere, not bothering anybody, and, you know, have neighbors, but neighbors that you know and that you can trust. So, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go into this office, and while we're in there, I guess I'll take y'all with me. I may have to turn the phone down as I'm walking. Then we're gonna go and buy some silver. I wish Full of Hope was in here. That's the best idea, but people don't quap to get together. There's a lot of like-minded people but they stay silent. I'm not drinking red Kool-Aid. Ain't gonna be no red Kool-Aid, baby. That ain't no red Kool-Aid. All right, you yielding. Thank you. Even though you had to ride away, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. No, we're not gonna do no mass suicide. That's the way we're going out there to live, not to die. I like your mind, but I like big. Tara will get that one. She'll probably complete it. So anyway, yeah, I appreciate that, Watchman. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna tell you what I have been thinking here lately. I have been thinking here lately that what if everything that we've been taught was wrong? You know, I've been listening to a lot of Robert Kiyosaki here lately, and Robert Kiyosaki is like, I use debt to create my wealth. And I've been boasting and bragging to you guys that we got completely out of debt in May. But I have been doing some things with the credit that I have. You know, I started a business with some, you know, I'm doing some things on credit. But I'm paying, you know, I pay it off every month to build, and I'm thinking about shifting and switching some things over. Because you know, regardless of what's going on, you still need money. I like the idea of living away from dum-dums too. There's so many of them. I don't know if you can ever get away from them completely. It's just so many dum-dums. But you're right. I mean, I love the idea of getting away from some dum-dums. All right, let's go in here. Pine Needle Aid will be the new Kool-Aid. I had never heard of pine needle tea until one of these guys in these houses almost burned down the house making some pine needle tea. They call it pine needle tea out here. I know different areas call different things different things. But yeah, they call it pine needle tea out here. Hi, Roger, Terry, and everyone. My phone has been dropping calls and the signal has been terrible, so haven't been able lately. Hope everyone is doing well. Stanley and Donna in Northeast Georgia. Well, glad to see you guys again. Have you tried? I'm sure you have. Have you tried to reset? And I've been talking about this for the last 2 or 3 weeks too. The phones are just terrible. Ever since that day we couldn't use phones, and they were supposedly had been switching over to 5G or whatever, the phones have been terrible. T-Mobile, I used to love their service, and I'm not liking their service anymore. They suck, man. And it is what it is, you know. That's out of my control. That's what I'm talking about. Face mask required. Face mask required. Love this mask. I can breathe in this mask. I'm gonna flip y'all over. Y'all just hang with me. Hang loose. Off we go into the wild world yonder, flying high. Good morning. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Interesting. Golly, sign that. I'm seeing. one, and then that's that one. Got this, I need this. Okay. We're out of here. And keys. Alright, y'all. Oh, I thought Mike was in. I was gonna speak to him. At least say hello. At least say hello. All right, take care.
All right, big man.
Y'all hear what he calls me? Oh, it has been sketchy for a while. Yeah, I agree. Pine needle L, not T. You can make your own L from pine needles. Okay, so I don't know what L is apparently. Just need some yeast for fermentation. Oh, really? So it's like a brew. It's like a beer. Okay. I didn't even know you could do that. I am not and have never been the big alcohol type dude. See, there was one of my coworkers in there, and he always calls me big man. Hey, big man. Even when I lost like 100 pounds, he was like, hey, big man, what you do to lose all that weight? It's like, God damn it. Stop, damn it, calling me big man. Stop that. People don't realize how offensive they are. So that's why I go through life and I really don't take any stock in what people say. I'm about to lose y'all too. We got down to 5%. Oh my goodness. So I've learned with this phone I started doing now, I have to go live and then let it run without in for like forever. 2 minutes, that's good. So at least for 40 minutes. Hey, Proverbs 31 woman, how are you? Just need some yeast. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, and these phones are just so, they acted so crazy because I used to plug my phone up and see I'm waiting. I did a video the other day, and I've noticed that the longer I use my phone, and see, I used to have to do it more frequent before I found Prism. I think that's who I used to go live, because I used to have to do videos and then post them. But I'm almost to the point where my videos are full, and then it'll prompt me to restart my phone. Hey, Indiana Prepper. And once I restart my phone, then my phone usually acts perfect. I mean, but the reset is crazy. It takes like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 hours for it to do. But I only can do it when I fill up all my video. And it's crazy because I can't do it any other time. So I got about probably another 8 minutes of video to do. But I don't want to lose this video I did the other. I may post another video later on. I'm just gonna post it. I'm not gonna edit it or anything, but it was just I think I was having kind of a rough day. And I know, as you know, as a channel called Positive Prepper, I know y'all think I don't ever have any rough days, but I do. I know it's a news flash. I am human. Currently, I can make my ale with fruit juice. Okay. Won't be that easy in the future. A whole bunch of things won't be that easy in the future. It sure won't. But my mom says she loved this mask. I ordered these masks. I ordered about, I guess maybe 10 or 12 came in these. And it's just a little, I mean, I don't even know what it's called. Styrofoam maybe? What is that? And I got a hope. At first, I didn't like them. I thought you did that yesterday. Were they closed when you got there? Also need something to add sugar for ale. It's another thing that's another thing you guys want to prep up on while it's. You can get sugar for like under $2 for a 4-pound bag at Aldi. Well, the last time I was in Aldi, I haven't bought preps in 4 months, y'all. So I don't know. But I'm about to start again. And I'll probably start doing some prep, some $5 a week prepping videos. Then my $5 a week prepping videos went to like $10 a week. Then it was like $20 a week. Then it was like, oh my God. But it is what it is, y'all. So you gotta stay on your preps. Now, fortunately for us, this pandemic has taught us a whole bunch as far as the preps are concerned. Number one, we had way more preps than I thought we had. I thought we had preps for like maybe 6, 8, 10 months. We had preps for years. So that was a good thing that came out of the pandemic. Found out that we had preps. Now, another thing we found out is things that we like and things that we don't like. Too crowded. People not staying 6 feet apart. Yeah, I can't stand people being all up on me. All right, so I'm gonna run in here real quick and see if we can find some silver. I don't even know if this guy's open or not. Oh, it says open, so we're gonna go ahead and get us some silver. Hopefully he don't mind me taking y'all with me. I'm gonna ask him when I walk. He's a pretty cool guy. Give me a little water. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep you guys with me though. I don't blame you. I walk out of stores too because people are all up on you. They don't have a mask on. I'm like, get away from me. Your nasty self. Get away now. Alright, so came here last week, and was it last week or the week before? Yeah, I think it was last week. And I bought some silver from this guy. So for today, I have spent, oh God, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep you guys on. We're at 4%, so we shall see. Now, if this guy says you can't be live, then oh well. Okay. Yeah, he's open. Great. Hi, how you doing? Hey, buddy. How's it going? Get some more silver from you today. Yep. Put your phone. Is this the... Oh. Oh, that's the one. I didn't see that last time. This is the gold coin you were telling me about? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It was right there in my face the whole time.
French Napoleon.
I'm live. Do you mind if I'm live in here? Okay, cool. That's nice. So that's the gold one I was telling you guys about right there. And then this is all the silver. Now these Canadian coins, what was the percentage on those?
Fine silver, pure.
Okay. I think I'm gonna grab 2 of those today.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sure am.
You want to do 2 of those?
Yes, sir. They all the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's got the wolf on the back.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I got a That's a great holster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
Locks in and ain't coming out.
Yes, sir. Not unless you want it to. All right, guys, it's gonna be easy. Hopefully this on there. I got $62 on me. If it's no, I got 67. Oh wow. Put your phone in your pocket. We can listen. Oh no, he says okay. Yeah, I got plenty of money. Fortunately, I have even in storage supplies. What you carrying? 38?
Yes, sir. Nice and light.
Yep.
Don't ever have to worry about it jamming.
Exactly.
It's going to be 63.58.
All right. Very good.
40.60 and 5.